No way. I've heard the song. It's not coming to. What are you willing to lose? You cover your wounds. Why do I know all these songs? Welcome. Today we are watching and ranking every League World's Anthem. You guys have been hyping this up a lot. I've heard really good things about these, so I'm very excited to give it a watch. I'll be 100% going in. I have a feeling I'm going to recognize some. Why do I know all these songs? When we were watching the cinematics, I heard the Warriors song and was like, I've heard this before. And like, even though it was like a cover of it, I was like, oh my God, that's a League song. And yeah, so I'm honestly so excited to go through this. What we're going to have queued up for later. I know a lot of you will ask for this, but the opening ceremonies, we will do at a later point. And as well, the music videos, let me know whether you want to see those. But today, we're purely focusing on the world's anthems. So here's the tier list, and here is the playlist. Starting out with Warriors. Imagine Dragons song. 2 minutes 50. I think we just go in, right? I think we just do this. Here we go. Now, I have a feeling this is going to feel super familiar. Yeah. League of Legends there in the eye. Oh. Can I just say, this animation also is super, super interesting. Like, I don't think we've seen animations like this so far. I have a feeling I'm going to end up singing along. Go turn away now. We're the Warriors. Okay, I'll sing. Oh, man, this is such a good song. Genuinely. I genuinely think this might be one of my favorite Imagine Dragons songs. I'm trying to think of like what I'd place above it, but I don't know. Oh, all of the squad there playing against the others. I love how like almost like caricature each of these people we're seeing. Oh, defeat. Okay, come on, lock in. We're a warrior. Yes. All of them on stage. Oh, such a good song. It's so like impactful. Smashing the keyboard. Camaraderie, defeat. Man, this to hype up a tournament. Oh. Man, I'm so in this. Flashing in the clouds with lightning. And the build up. One more time. Taking it fully back. Oh, yes. There they are in the stadium already. And the crowd. Jesus, look at this. Oh, the trophy. Wow, I've got goosebumps. That was so good. That was so good. Right now, there's no question on this. But wow, like, I don't think the visuals compared to some of the other animations we've seen from Riot felt the best. Like it was cool. I really liked it, but I don't think it was anything mind-blowing. But the music, what a song. Like and I had no idea this was a this was a League song, really. So amazing. My big question here is was this the first one? Or the first Worlds, or did they have Worlds before that just didn't have anthems ahead? Or am I missing some? But from what I've seen, I don't think I am, but wow. Wow. I made this decision quite quickly, but where we are right now, this is where I'm at. So this is a good time to bring up. My general rule is I can only have one in the SS tier. We can move things around as we go, but right now... Okay. Next, we have Worlds Collide featuring Nicki Taylor. 3 minutes 36 for the 2015 Worlds. Here we go. The last one was amazing. Let's see how it stacks up. Okay, Paris. I assume. Is that Big Ben? Is this a Europe Worlds? I should really know what that is. Okay, no, this is I think showing the different regions. Oh, okay. I think this is all we get for the animation, so it's the song. Giants. So far, feels like it's cool, not quite Warriors. Like it's missing the intensity, but we'll see what it's got going forward. Okay, you know what? Okay, a very different feel. Okay, so this is very... I think it feels very, like, feel good. And this is... If you had to ask me ahead of time, not knowing Warriors was a song for the Worlds, I'd have said this is kind of the thing I'd be expecting. Not to say I don't like it, but I don't think it has the same... But, like, vocals great. I just feel like it's, I don't know, missing a bit of the extra power behind it. Okay. Yeah. And also, a shame we don't get a full music video here. Okay, where are we going now? Completely stripped away. Where are we going with this? Let's build up. I'm hoping for like a bigger hit when we go back to the chorus, right? Yeah. And we're still going. Let's keep building. Okay, almost there. And here we go. Fully stripped back. Yeah, okay. I do like the that's going in the back there. Okay. Boom. And that is all she wrote. Okay. I think that was really cool. I do I did enjoy it, but I think I'm hoping this is the bottom, to be honest. I think it was cool, but like the fact that that comes after Warriors, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking this way, but it didn't do it for me. Like, don't get me wrong. I think a song for like a game tournament could be so much worse. Like, it had that, yeah, we're fighting, we're feel motivated, but I feel like it missed the oomph that Warriors had. God, I really don't really have good words for, for what I'm trying to say here, but yeah, that's I think the best way I can describe it. So next we have Ignite featuring Zedd. So Zedd has a skin line in Valorant. I probably could tell you some Zedd songs if you played them, but off the top of my head, I can't really think of any. But yeah, Worlds 2016, 3 minutes 46. Let's give this one a watch and listen. Are we going to get an animation again? Okay, we've got a hand. Yeah, okay, it looks like we are. Okay, warming up the fingers. Okay.
It's an instinct that never lies. The target's tattooed between our eyes.
Ooh. Oh. That felt so like, I feel like I was just taken straight into what my, like, if I had to pinpoint a kind of sound and a kind of feeling that a video game would have as like music, obviously there's all sorts now, but that felt so gamey, so, I don't know, cool. Let's keep going. But I like that, like we had the mini build and then we've cut it back.
Under the lights on the highest stage.
The highest stage, huh?
Your life they can't take away. Just like the blood running through your veins.
A loss. Yeah. Where are we going with this? Oh, cut back again.
Through your eyes, there's only two options: win or die. Win or die.
I think
Win or die.
okay, we've got a build coming, but I think what I'm liking about this one a little bit more than what we had in the last one is it feels like the sound is fuller, if that makes sense. Like it feels like across, you know, atmospheric sounds in the background, a bigger, I guess, range in pitches going on at the same time, if that makes sense. You'd think for music GCSE, you'd think I'd know what I'm talking about. I really don't. But let's go, build. TSM. Okay, here we go. Okay. I mean, this came out, what was it, 2016? Right in the EDM era. That makes a lot of sense. But I like how, yeah, gamey it feels. And I think what's, like, the characters we've been seeing in the visual, like, we have the people playing the game, but the actual characters that we're seeing, for example, this character, do they line up with the champions? Because, like, some of them looked like they feel toned down and in a very different art style and a very different way of designing them than I think I've seen in any of the other Riot things. So are they actual one-to-one characters or are they generic characters? No, right, they probably are characters, but yeah.
There's a power that's underneath, and you can see it till you believe. On the edge of infinity.
Are we gonna go into like the gamey bit for a bit and then tone it back? No? We're in it. Okay. I am feeling the rush. Beat picking up a little bit. Okay. I was worried it would be a bit stagnant and AB, 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 but we're building. Yep. Yes, we've seen this guy before with the book. Is that Faker?
two options.
Someone sitting atop the trophy.
Win or die.
Okay. I love how like the animation here looks so clean and so like American cartoony styled, which I think is really cool. And my comment on it is that Faker, I probably could not name another League player, but I don't even know when he started, but surely this was around his first rise. Maybe a video on Faker is something we got to do later down the line, but yeah. Okay. Is that broccoli? Here we go. The 5-player team. This is really fun. It's so EDM era, but you know what? I'm kind of here for it. Yeah, we're building again. And nice. There we are at the stadium. And someone watching it on their phone. Match found. Summon your champion. That was really cool. I really like how much fun it felt like they were having with the animation style there, and especially compared with the last one we saw. For me, I think this sits in A from my like scaling between Warriors and Worlds Collide, or I think in A, because only one can go here. Realistically, Warriors is an S, but as the top of S, it lives up there. But yeah, I really liked what they were doing with the animation. I think it was really cool as well that all three of these songs have felt quite different. Like Worlds Collide felt somewhat similar to Warriors in the kind of tone is the way I can put it, whereas this felt wildly different, which I think is really cool. Like the gamifying, the cartoons, then the way that it was in the same way that the Warriors one did. We have like players, then we have the characters they're playing as, the kind of intensity of tournament, the rising to the top kind of feel. So yeah, really, really enjoyed that. Next, we have Legends Never Die. Now, that sounds very familiar because Against the Current has Chrissy, Costanza? Chrissy, you know, that's really bad that I don't remember it. But way back when with Hugo Cider, all the covers that kind of group of people were doing. Think like her cover of Beauty and a Beat, for example, with Alex Scoot maybe. But that was a part of my that was an era in my memory alone. But yeah, then there's a very real chance I will have heard this because she's the lead singer of Against the Current, and I think I will have heard, at least at that time, a lot of the songs. So quite excited to give this one a watch. Worlds 2017, 2 minutes 58, Legends Never Die. Okay, yeah, this is ringing a bell. Legends never die. Right? Let's see. Okay, yeah. It's crazy that like the lyrics are like in my head at the moment. Legends never die. This feels so cinematic, like the visuals of what we're seeing here. Okay, we're building. The fighting's near. I don't know where this is coming from. Pick yourself up, cause legends never die. What? I guess I will have just heard this. Maybe this made it onto my Spotify or something. But this is so cool. Oh. And I think at the time, even the fact that it's Legends Never Die, surely I'd make the connection that it's a League of Legends song, but apparently not. Like, apparently, I've just heard this before, probably listened to it a bunch in a Spotify playlist and gone, yeah, cool song. Oh. What I think's really interesting is this one feels so much more centered around the world and the lore. Like, the others were super focused on the players and the game. But actually, also in the cinematics, it felt like we got a shift more towards we actually care more about the world. We actually care more about the world than I guess, making an in-world explanation for why the game is what it is. So I'm actually really here for this. So I'm guessing this is a guy from Ionia, Freljord person. And the others were in Demacia, I guess. Ah, this is such a good song. I'm just being taken by this. It's so good. In time you plead for reaching greatness, legends never die. Oh my god, he just took an arrow and kept walking. Look at that. There we are on the world stage. So this is the first point in this that we actually brought in the fact that this is a tournament. Chase your legend. I think I need to do this, and I'm really split between these top two. That was so cool. Like, the song is so. Now that I'm thinking Legends is in League of Legends, I don't think I could think of a better song for the kind of scale of the tournament. Like, I've never seen a Worlds, but I have seen Riot Champs, Valorant Champs, and I'm assuming it's a similar feel to that. But I as far as I'm aware, the scale of Worlds is higher than for Valorant, but that's like a crazy time. So I'm, oh man, maybe what is Wilds? Maybe I need to learn about the game just so I can experience what it's like to see one of these tournaments. But wow. I think for me that trumps Warriors just by a tiny bit, mainly because I've been loving the lore, so I love that this video felt more rooted in the world, and still had then that cutaway to what the tournament is, whereas the others felt more centered around the tournament, and well, one of them not centered on anything. But yeah, I think at the top. So next we have Rise. Is this another one I know? Is this the one that goes Rise, Rise? Oh man, it was in my head for a second. Maybe it is. Lose yourself and rise, rise, make him remember you, rise. Something like that. That's so off key, but we'll see. Well, Rise, Glitch Mob, Mako, The World Alive, 3 minutes 30. Here we go. Push through hell and I need the starting note. I don't know where it is. Oh my god, I think it might. No way. EDG, Cloud9. Welcome to the world. No, why do I know all these songs? I did not know this was a League song either. Pick up your weapon and face it. Oh my god. You get one shot to make it out alive. So higher and higher. Oh my god, guys. Guys, I don't know what's happening. Am I gonna know all of these songs? Prove yourself and rise! Rise! I can remember you. Oh my god! I'm so... Okay, you know what? We'll go back. We'll stop freaking out. Let's have a look at what's happening. Because actually, this is a whole different take, like, visually, than what we were seeing with the others. We had, like, one really focused on, like, the players and actually playing the game, the cost of the tournament, with one then centered completely in world and the fun animation, but like in the game state. Then we had one where it was basically lore. Here's these characters in this difficulty, why they're a legend and they never die. Whereas this, it feels like we're having the players themselves in battle, in struggle. So they're not battling on a computer. They are the ones going through these worlds, these fields, wielding the weapons themselves. Like, this looks like a fight between two actual players rather than the characters. I'd be interested to know, are they wielding the actual weapons? Rise. What a visual there. Yeah, they're really showing like the struggle of a player. Okay, we're building again. I feel like this is so... This messes with the whole point of this video. I listened to all the world's anthems for the first... I haven't done that. I've heard them, but of the ones we've had so far, there's been one. No, there's been two I haven't heard, right? But 3 of the 5 I have. Man. I think it's also a statement on... I guess maybe this is just a me thing, but the song transcending the medium, which I think like an example of that is the amount of people and the amount of recommendations. Like, people I know never played League, know nothing about League like me, but have watched Arcane and love Arcane. Like, Arcane kind of transcended the medium that is League of Legends, and I think the same it can be said for these songs. Like, at least 3 of the 5 so far I have listened to, and I think at some point have actively been in my Spotify playlists. Like, what? How is that possible? But yeah, I'm loving what they're doing visually with like the actual players, it feels, fighting each other with the weapons in these environments that I think probably are quite similar to the game maps, but definitely in Runeterra. Oh, look at that as a visual as well. I think also what's really cool here is the amount of like atmosphere. Like, this feels like the highest budget animation from the world's anthems we've seen so far. T1. I mean, if you had to ask me who's faker, I'd say that guy. Oh my god, the aura. The animation, the music. Oh. Wow. Pick up your weapon and face it. Deep in your blood, and take it. Higher and higher, Jason. Okay, sorry guys, I'll stop. Oh my god. And I love... So is this this Mount Targon or like a massive mountain, and the trophy being like the celestial figure. Maybe I'm on a whole. I'm too lore coded at this point, but I love how the trophies have been shown as these massive things. Like we had someone sat on a throne in a trophy in a previous one. Now we've got the trophy like kind of as like a constellation kind of thing. This is so good. I can't believe. Oh, a little bit extra. Okay. I can't believe we're at 3 of 5 that I recognize. That's insane. But that was so good as well. Man, what order do I have for these? I think I wanted to, because there's less things to actually have them ordered in the tiers, but I don't think I can bring myself to do it. I've got to pick one to go up, but I think all of these live here. So I actually put them in the order I put them in the tiers. But for now, these 3 are just a cut above the other 2. Like, wow. Wow. So next we have Phoenix featuring Cailin, Russo and Chrissy Costanza again. So against the current singer. Worlds 2019. Did we? No, that was 2018. I was like, have we skipped any? We're getting through these so quickly. But ooh. So yeah, 3 minutes 28. Let's give this one a watch. Okay, we're on a subway. Feels a different animation style again. On our phone. An actual person, what? No way. I've heard the song. There's no way. It's not coming to... What are you willing to lose? You cover your wounds, but underneath them... There's no way, guys. Did my Spotify just go through a complete League of Legends era? This is insane. But I love how we're like mixing between kind of animation in world things and actual people, which I think is really cool. Like I think for the viewers, you will know exactly who these people are. I don't. Maybe if Faker shows up, but otherwise I have no idea. But guy, I can't believe it's another song I know. We're at 4 of the 6. 4 of 6 have lived on my Spotify playlist. It's your reflection looking back to pull you down. So are you gonna die today or make it out alive? Monster in your head and then you'll fly. But yeah, this animation feels so different. Like, this is a different kind of like 2D animation, a 3D animation than we've seen. It feels closer to, I'm not sure what, but it feels like there's a really big mix here of like 2D animation coming over the 3D animation, and it looks like they've tried to make the 3D models look really like painted as well. So they get this really cool feel and look like you're stepping into an oil painting while still having the benefit of 3D animation medium. Like a lot of these effects going on feel 2D, but that's Faker. Yeah. That's like a demon version of Faker. I'm loving this like style of it. What a good song. But I'm also loving like this mix between the subway, this look, and like I love that they're taking the actual players into this. Make it out alive. Sorry, I need to but like they're being a lot more creative with the color in this animation as well. How much do you reckon the monitor company had to pay to not only have it as part of the tournament, but part of this music video? One thing I haven't been looking at is the view counts, but we'll check at the end. But of course, like, it's transcended the medium, right? These are gonna have crazy views. And now everyone coming from different areas. Feels very Europe there. Was this a European tournament, or are we just filming in each region? I love the effects that they're putting on as well. Like this mix actually looks so good. Oh, the animation, the music. Oh my god. This is insane. This is I'll be 100%. I thought, you know, there's a very real chance I will have heard a couple of these songs before. We're at 4 of the 6. More than half, like the majority of what we've had come up is stuff I've heard before and stuff I probably know most of the words to. Jesus Christ. But yeah, happy, very much in S tier. I don't know of these which one deserves to go up at this point. They're all unbelievable. And also the animation for each have been very unique, and I've been really enjoying like the mixes. Like this one felt much more than player centered, but we also had then the fight between characters, the kind of darker side to the players that we were seeing through like a secondary demon form or something. Like that's what it felt like. But actually seeing the real people rather than animated was so cool. Okay, next we have Takeover. Jeremy McKinnon, A Day to Remember. Max Henry, Worlds 2020. Also, I didn't actually check. I want to check how many views does this have? 180 million. How much does something like Legends Never Die have? 312 million. Guys, how do I get that? Okay, we'll actually watch this now. Takeover, 3 minutes 45, a little bit on the longer end compared to the things we've had so far. But let's give it a watch. Waiting for it to load, of course. Wi-Fi being fantastic. I'll chuck us in 1080p as a standard. Okay. This is not ringing any bells, which I didn't think would be the thing I'm looking out for. I'm so here for this. I need this for my gym playlist. Alienware sponsor there. That's a keyboard and a half. Ooh. I really like that vocal. Oh. I think it's so interesting. Is this meant to be Faker again? Is Faker just now crystal that lets you play games dealer? But I'm really liking how, again, quite different this feels. Like it's got that same like drive that like you want to put it on when you're at the gym, when you're on a run, like motivation feel, but like in a different way to the others that we've seen. And And also the animation, again, is very different. We feel very player-focused this time. Also think this is a cool, like, representation of, like, playing the game. Like, you have this crystal that lets you go in. And we're having the players fighting again, like we did previously. This beat has the same kind of feel as like the run. Like it's got the same, but this time it's go. And I'm really interested. Are these here you go again. Are the weapons that these characters are using? So going through the same set of fights again, but are these weapons then like super central to specific characters? And I assume this is, you know what? This is going to be really bad if every character I've said is Faker, isn't Faker. But he's the god of League, right? You told me there are no real gods in League. Is Faker technically one? do you count that? This is a really cool, like, way of showing, like, overcoming trials. Are we up against? Oh no. And that looks like the Ione guy we saw. I assume Ione guy we saw in one of the earlier ones. This is fun. This is really cool. Man, this is so cool, isn't it? This battle. Here's another go, but now we're on the world stage. Worlds, literally, right? One thing, wildly different question there. I saw female player at the world stage. Is there a gap between the female players in League and the male players? Because I know in Valorant there is a bit of a gap, and there aren't any female characters currently in the top league of Valorant. They have game changers, but is there more of a mix over with League? Like very little knowledge on Worlds as you might expect. But that was cool. I don't think it quite I think it lives here for me. I don't think it quite hits those top four. Maybe I'm biased because I've heard them before, but it was really cool. And I liked, again, we brought in the players themselves having the battles, which I think is a really cool way of showing playing a game. But yeah, happy with that. So we're now down to 4 of 7. We're still at a majority of things I've seen before, but we'll see. Next, we have Burn It All Down. I also think this is past my this kind of music era, so having heard the ones as we go forward is getting less and less likely, but we'll keep going. So 3 minutes 32, 75 million. Damn, slacking on the views. Worlds 2021. Here we go. Let's give this one a watch and listen to. Oh. I'm gonna keep calling that person Faker. This feels quite different. Ooh. Ooh. That's giving me a vibe of a song. It will come to me. But this is a very different feeling. Like, it's probably closest to Legends Never Die, but feels a lot more raw, is I guess the way I'd put it.
Keep talking, keep laughing. One day you wish you had it. Other people on fire, fire. Maybe you found they meet their dragon.
Oh,
If you're gonna hold me down, you're not gonna let
man, this is feeling very,
into your
very anime. Very, very, very anime.
'cause if I gotta burn it all down,
Okay, this is really fun. Different, but really cool.
if I gotta
Man, I'm loving these battles between the players. And the passing. Good fight.
This is where the bruises come from.
Man, I'm loving like the visualization of players because like to me these guys are all completely insane like with how good they are at the game. Like you see it in Valorant and you're like, how the hell can you get that good? And I don't know how big. I assume in League it will be very, very similar, or maybe more so, like the skill gap between pro and then the top ranks and then whatever. But you see these games and you're like, oh my god, I want to be able to do that. You try it in your own game and you're like, oh, that's so good. You watch it back and it's like that was a spray. That was quite bad. I wonder, is there as much as a gap, if not more, in League?
One day we'll see what happens. Other people on fire, fire. It's about time.
Yeah, I'm loving the way that they're showing players.
Hold me down. You're not gonna let me into your
And like, these are in like boxing arenas, like hand-to-hand combat fights. Like, it's really cool, like the way that they're showing this. And like, I imagine again, these will feel very abilities of like the characters that the people these are based on play. Time limit is over. It's D-Day.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Is this the portal to the world stage? Oh, and now we're in this animation style. Here they all are. Turning into the characters. Man, this animation is so cool. Like, it feels like we're in oh, wait. I need that again. I need to see that again. Did that actually line up with the hits? Oh, that felt so good. Like, musically, such a cool, like, feature to add in. And that felt like it really worked, but timing it to that, like, brief hand-to-hand combat fight. Oh, that was really cool. Featuring Imagine Dragons. They had multiple people go to the world okay, stop. That's a later video, later problem. That was really good. I'm hesitant. Like, to me, it feels a little bit worse than these top four, but I think that's just because I'm biased and I know the songs. But I think I'm going to leave it like this for now. Like, they're not ordered within the tiers. I want that to be abundantly clear. But really good. Like, again, it feels like each one with the animation, they're like kind of building on what's worked previously, but having a bit more creative freedom with it. Like, they're pushing okay, players are fighting, but we've shown it in a game, we've shown it then in the real world here. And I'm really liking the way that they're incorporating players into this and really showing this is for a big tournament. So yeah, very happy there. Next, we have Star Walking. Lil Nas X. I've surely heard this. I have no idea what it's gonna sound like, really. How are we doing on our ratio? We're 50% at the moment. But yeah, let's give this one a watch. New Riot logo. Is this the first one we've had the new Riot logo? 109 million, so we've trumped the last one, but yeah, let's give this one a watch. 3 minutes 33. Okay. Very like anime, but like very anime. Yeah, I've heard this. Okay. But never made an appearance on a playlist, so. But yeah, this is cool. And we have all the players in the crowds. Aura farming from Gen G there. Fnatic. You know, some of these teams I don't know. But I've probably heard the song once. EDG, Evil Geniuses. A lot of the familiar game teams. This one feels so different as well in terms of animation and like what we're presenting. Like it feels like we're much more focused on these are the players. They are cool as hell, and you know they're cool as hell. It's just they don't need to be in these fights. They are just aura farming on us. And like I like also the focus. We had a few where like there were flags with teams, there were whatever with teams, but this feels like here are all the teams that are here. We're showing them off. Like it feels like the focus is more on like these are the teams that have made it. And like here's the trophy. This is like so vibey. Like this feels so different. Shadow Isles. Is the real world going to start getting replaced by the game world? That feels a bit Demacia. Fnatic flag in the background. That feels very Shadow Isles-y. World's 22. Ooh. That's Shurima? Oh, a little toy of it. But there's another one. Man, I should recognize more of these teams, but if they're a Valorant team, I probably recognize. It looks a bit like a Heretics logo, but that's the World's logo, isn't it? Oh, all of them converging on the final stage. Mako. Are these like top players that are coming here? Chu? Azir? Energy is what that was saying in the background. I'm missing a lot of these. Karen? So the players are like controlling these big robots that are probably pretty, yeah, we've seen someone with cards like that. That was cool. I think this does make a stand of climbing. Opening ceremony again. Oh, look at how cool that looks. That's a later video, guys. We're not doing that today, but wow. I think it lives up in that top tier along with these four. This one I've heard before. I don't think I've heard more than once, but was really cool. And I liked again how we were playing with how we're showing these players again. We're showing them as like really cool, like the shot of the guy sat on the edge of the building, like rolling a coin between his fingers, like the people in the crowds with their team around them, like the teams being brought to the focus here, I think was really cool. And a really, like, we saw a few, as I said, a few flags of teams in some of the previous ones, but I think this one felt quite different as well. So yeah, happy in S. Next we have Gods. Now I think I've heard this. I don't think it ever made an appearance in a playlist of mine, but I don't think I could sing it. Like, I'm just thinking of the Gods bit, and I'm not taking my voice that high. But yeah, this would be our next one. So Gods, 4 minutes 15. NewJeans, 4 minutes 15. Is there a player called Cailin? I feel like I remember around the time of this seeing so many like TikToks and stuff of this Cailin, like younger player was like obsessed with NewJeans or something. Maybe I'm going mad, but I feel like that's one of the reasons I will have heard this so much. Right, games. Yeah. Bit of a different animation style again. Player focused. Kid at school. He's not made to be at school. He's made to be a pro gamer.
This is what you came for. Blood on the game bow. Everybody drop it like rainfall.
Yeah, okay.
This is your moment. Eyes on a
I love how, like,
just
how well-fitting the songs are. La, la, la. Sorry. Maybe I've heard this a few times. But again, we've got the players fighting. I'm not as much of a fan of this animation style, but crumble one by one. Never in a playlist, but I've heard this enough. It's the game, my kingdom come. Baby, where? Okay, that's enough of that. I'm gonna lose my voice in this, right? But yeah, I'm loving... I think my favorite bit about these has been the players, like, actually fighting each other. The singing that praises, la la la. I need to stop. Oh man, I'm like, at the start, like I think this animation style is less for me because it feels less, I don't know, I like the polish of some of the others we've had, but I think we're back to like completely in favor of like songs transcending League. Oh my god. This has been so good. And it does really feel like they've been on a journey with how they're presenting the players. And it's becoming more and more player. These players are cool as hell, and we're gonna make you know that. Oh. Is that the Demon King? It doesn't quite look like the Demon King. I love how like they're having this guy look as like a big scary boss that we're up against. And I love how like these must be like, I feel like I've seen this gun before in Piltover and Zaun, but we're having these players super like embodying there's the Demon King, embodying the characters that they're playing. Oh, the rest of the team is here. This is so cool. You know what? At the start, I wasn't here for this animation style. I'm so here for it now. It's so grown on me. Yeah, they won. Man. So cool. I feel like purely for the sake of getting the feel of what one of these tournaments is like, I need to learn how the game works. because this looks unbelievably cool. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm like, I think we're very easily in this top tier. I don't know what to do with the SS. I don't know. What could I really put up there? Like, and also, by the way, okay, actually, this is awful. All of the songs that I've heard of before, I've put in the top tier. Is that my fault? Am I being biased? Probably, but it does feel like that's a statement in itself, right? The fact that the song can get to be a person who's never played League and never, like, that I've heard, and that, you know, I know fair few of the words to for 5 of those 6. But wow, so 6 versus 4 of heard before, not heard. This is not where I was expecting this to go. So next is Heavy as the Crown, Linkin Park. I don't think I will have heard this. Maybe I will. But we'll see. 1.3 million likes, 100. How many views did this have? 149. Jesus. Okay, well, Heavy as the Crown, 3 minutes 46, and this was for 2024. We're almost there. Then, yeah, the penultimate one. Let's give this one a watch and a listen. If it loads. Right, games. We feel much more cinematic land again, like unbelievably so. Oh, but we have players walking up. Okay. Is that BLG? Do they have DJ decks? Faker? Okay. I mean, I was about to say, oh my god, we're going rock, but it's Linkin Park. Like, yeah, I haven't heard this. But yeah, we've got the players again, but way more dynamic. In like the style of the more cinematics. Oh no, I have heard this. I have 100% heard this. Oh yeah. This is cool, and I'm loving it as well. We're back with the players, super in world. Heavy as the Crown with Faker holding it. I assume Faker. And I also love that we have the band here, actually in the world now. Like, this is a very different feel and a very different style to what we've had more. But I love this animation. It looks so good, doesn't it? Crown placed. Yeah. Man, she's holding that for a while. My throat's starting to hurt listening to her do that. Oh, and out he comes. That's 100% Faker, right? Oh, they look so cool. I think it's crazy how we've gone on such a journey from... I think in the first one, the players looked like gamers, whereas here they look like the most, like, you want to be these guys. It looks cool as hell. Wow. And there's the crown. Heavy is the crown. Another song I've heard. Oh, but we've got a little extra at the end. And all the team logos and armies heading towards the stage to take the crown of world champion. This is I feel like the standard and the fact that I've heard so many of these before, something I completely did not expect. Oh my god, these have been amazing. Wow. To be honest, I can't wait to go and see the actual these performed live, but for the opening ceremonies, I hope they better have them performed live in the opening ceremonies, but wow. And so we have the final one, World's music video. And it is the 2025 Sacrifice featuring G.E.M official music video. 125 million views 8 months ago. So in 4 months' time, guys, set your calendar. 4 minutes 11. And it will be, yeah, our final one. Surely there's no way I've heard another one. But I guess we'll see. Very piano. Second one that feels super piano based, right? Players in the game again. I don't think I've heard this.
When everything's broken, chasing the wind. Under those scars, there's a lion within. Stay in the moment. And history lasts.
I'm really liking this. This feels so vibey. Like, it feels, I guess, kind of similar to the second one, but feels so much more atmospheric, which I think is what it needs. And like the animation, this feels so clean and like well put together. And again, the players as I think they're champions, and it looks so good, doesn't it? Like, I assume this is Faker again. I see those circle glasses. And we've gone now into the second verse. Bit more build. And I'm hoping the next chorus we have another build. Up you come. We're getting ready. I love that they've got the player names on their back. Like, it's very... You can see the players. That looks like Faker. And, like, I feel like I've seen a lot of these weapons in the cinematics that we've seen so far. Oh... Nice. And a bit more of a build than we had previously. This is cool. And I genuinely like, this feels like one of the better animations. I think I like the last one the most in terms of animation, but this feels really cool. And just the aura, that has to be Faker. They're not giving anyone else that much aura, are they? Yeah. But this is so cool. I really love the amount that they're bringing the players into this. Is that like the you've made it moment? If you've made it into one of these in terms of the league world. Obviously winning worlds, but come on. The music video. Man, this looks so good, doesn't it? It feels like they're going all in with color. And there's the trophy and as like a constellation again. Wow. Celebrating 15 years of Worlds. So we only had 12 Worlds Anthems. So there were, in fact, 3 before that didn't get a Worlds Anthem. Wow. I think for me, it lives here in the A tier. I think I'm quite happy with this distribution. It's now who gets the promotion and am I going to break my rules? I think the answer to that is yes. Guys, I do like all the words to those 4 songs. This is completely biased, completely, you know, whatever. Say what you want. But that's what I'm going to do. These were incredible. Oh my God. Like, I was going to say, why haven't I listened to these sooner? I clearly have, but I'm blown away. 1 at like how many I recognized, but 2 at like how, like even just listening to them again, like they've nailed that feel of like feel good, push. This is a tournament. You're at the top. Let's do this kind of feel. And I've really enjoyed this. So that does it. That's the list. Tell me what I got wrong. What would you put right at the top? Flame me for breaking my own rules, as always. My normal rule is you can only have 1 in the SS. I've put 4. Last time with Valorant, actually I won't spoil, but there were more than 1 as well. But that's it. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, like, comment, whatever. But what we're gonna do next time, or not maybe next time, but in the future, we're definitely going to take a look at those opening ceremonies. And we're going to take a look at some of the more music videos as well, which I've been told there's some really good ones, but that will be later down the line. Otherwise, yeah, I'm sure you'll like this video that YouTube suggests. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.